Nessus is an active vulnerability scanner. When performing a scan, Nessus connects to hosts in your network and identifies hosts, services, applications, and vulnerabilities. Nessus completes a scan by using a series of plugins. A plugin is a piece of code that performs an individual test to retrieve data. These plugins run against each target in the scan. A scan policy defines which plugins are applied in a given scan, along with other options. One example of a plugin function is determining which operating system or web server is running. Another plugin could determine which software provides a particular network service, such as FTP or Secure Shell. In Nessus, there are tons of thousands of individual plugins that perform tests. A Nessus scan performs a series of actions in a specific order. At the start of each scan, Nessus retrieves the scan settings, including which ports will be scanned, which plugins are enabled, and which settings are defined under the policy preferences. When performing a basic network scan, Nessus first performs a host discovery by pinging each IP address or host name in the target list and determining whether or not a host is responding. Nessus can utilize ICMP, TCP, ARP, and UDP to make this determination. Nessus then performs a port scan of each responding target. You can adjust the ports that are scanned in your Nessus policy. The list of ports in a scan policy can contain either individual numbers or ranges, each separated by commas. Acceptable values range from 1 to 65,535. After determining the target's open ports, the Nessus server performs a series of banner captures and other tests on each port to detect what services are running on the target. Next, Nessus identifies the operating system of the target based on those running services. Once Nessus has completed these steps, it references the gathered information against known vulnerabilities. Understanding this sequence is important because Nessus only performs vulnerability tests that are appropriate for the operating system and services running on the target. For example, Nessus would not perform a series of Secure Shell vulnerability tests on a Windows Server host that is not running Secure Shell. Consequently, while there are tens of thousands of tests that could be performed, Nessus only performs a subset of these against any individual target. This improves the speed and accuracy of the scan. The basic steps in the process of performing a scan are to define the scan parameters, create the scan, launch the scan, and analyze the results. Tenable provides a series of templates that allow you to quickly create scan policies tailored to your needs. After creating a scan policy, you need to create the scan. A scan consists of items such as a name, description, folder, scheduling options, and a target list. Target lists can be IP version 4, IP version 6, or hostname based. There are two methods Nessus can use when scanning targets: network scanning or credentialed scanning. These two scan methods are covered in a subsequent video. Tenable recommends that you should not have a firewall in the network path between the Nessus scanner and the target. Attempting to scan through firewalls may generate inaccurate results and could also interfere with the operation of your firewall.